Do you want to start your day coffee in hand watching the pelicans dive into the Pacific Ocean and end it by having a front row seat to some of the most spectacular sunsets in the world? If so, this home is for you. This is my newest listing, a beautifully renovated, extra large one-bedroom condo in a highly sought-after development where listings rarely come up for sale. Stay tuned, you are going to love this home. Sarah Breitlander here, co-owner of KRAIN Luxury Real Estate. And today I'd like to show you one of our top luxury listings. Hello everyone, Sarah Breitlander here with KRAIN Luxury Real Estate, and if you want to make sure you have your hand on the pulse of the Costa Rica real estate market, then make sure you are subscribed to our channel and that you're hitting the like button to see more videos like this. This is my newest listing, an amazing, extra large, beautifully renovated one-bedroom condo in Pacific Beach, we are beachfront, right on the warm waters of Playa Potrero in the Guanacaste region of Costa Rica. Let's check it out. I am beyond excited to have this listing. I have so many things to say about this that I can't go through it all probably, but I'm going to try. As you can see, this is a beautiful, beautiful tones, recently renovated condo, but look, I mean, of course, your eye is immediately drawn to this. We are beachfront. You can see the brand new Flamingo Marina, a very recent development that's drawn a lot of interest and development to the area, and high-end, really nice clientele that it's attracting. Look at this, you can see the Las Catalinas Island, you can see the sailboats and the other boats out there, and it just keeps going. Basically, you're between Flamingo and the amazing Las Catalinas development. You're right on Playa Potrero Beach. Playa Potrero Beach is one of my favorite beaches because it's a very calm beach. I always say it's a beach for babies and grandmas because it doesn't have, you know, the tides. It's not for surfers, I will say, but I love this beach. Quite frankly, I live on this beach. It's extra long, it's flat, it's 2.5 miles long, and it's just a really beautiful, beautiful beach. So not only are we beachfront, and for those of you who watch this channel, you may remember only 3% of Costa Rica's beachfront property can even be held as titled property. So we are in this elite 3%. So that's exciting as well. We're gonna end out here, but I have more to show you, so I want you to come in. Another reason I'm really excited to have this amazing listing, we are on the second floor. That's why you have those postcard views out there. Beachfront condos rarely come up for sale anyway, and to have one come up for sale on the second floor is a true rarity. In fact, this is the only beachfront condo on the second floor available for purchase in Playa Potrero. That's how rare it is. Another reason I like it, you just walk up the steps. There are no steps in the home, and you're here to get these amazing views. Another reason I like the second floor, you have these amazing vaulted ceilings, which is really nice. You know, the ones down below do not have that vaulted ceiling, so the space feels bigger than it is. Another reason I like this condo in particular is the renovation. It's just been beautifully renovated. Look at these beautiful, soft, subdued tones. This is so tranquil. I love it. So clean, the floating shelves. This is a trick. Look at this. The lighting is just touch. I just love this. They did such a phenomenal job with this. Couldn't have done a better job myself. And I love the two-tone here. I love that the backsplash goes all the way up. It's just a really clean, crisp look. Look at this island. I love this. This is a piece of art in addition to being super functional. Speaking of artwork, this condo is actually owned by a quite well-known, famous artist, which is kind of a cool fun fact. The art pieces you see are collector's items, so they don't convey, they're very meaningful to the owner. And a few pieces don't convey, but other than that, essentially what you see is what you get. And I just love these these tones, you know, they're just so, it's so calming when you walk in. And I also love the fact that you can put your own artwork. That's the fun part, choosing the artwork. So you can make it as colorful or as peaceful as you like with your own artwork. Isn't this really lovely? All right, I want to show you the rest of the home here. Another reason I like this condo, it has a ton of storage. And a lot in Pacific Beach. So where are we? We're in Pacific Beach development. I have to tell you, a lot of people live here full-time or part-time. It's not just like a rental development. It's the most highly coveted development that I know of in Pacific Beach. I love it here. I would be your neighbor. I'm not in Pacific Beach, but I'm quite close. And there's only 13 homes in this development. They have on-site security, round-the-clock gardeners. It's a really wonderful community to be a part of. And for that reason, people actually, live here more full-time because it's so wonderful. But I like this because for a condo of this size, there's a ton of storage. And so many people just lock it and leave it. It's so easy to have a second home, to just pop in, enjoy it during your winters, and then just store everything and leave it. So you have, of course, all this kitchen cabinet and a little pantry here. But look at all these. These are 3 storage units. I'll just open one just to give you, the concept of the size, and they're all equal size. So this is a lot of great storage. If you wanted to rent your home out, you could just have a lockout and rent it out while you're not here. A lot of my clients do that too. That way it pays for itself. The HOA fees are also quite reasonable for what you get here. There's a beautiful saltwater pool. Make sure you look at the pictures in the listing because you're gonna see the grounds. Not everything we can cover with this video, but the pool, the grounds, and actually the location. We're gonna talk more about that. Right behind this door, you have washer dryer, so you have in-unit laundry, which is wonderful. Remember, this is the door we walked in. Look at this bathroom. Fully renovated, beautiful job. Again, really tranquil, really nice and large bathroom. And then here we have the bedroom. Look how big this is. Love a couple things here. This is a floating bed. I think that's so stylish and minimalistic, and it's just a wonderful look, clean, crisp look. You also have this built-in headboard here, really nicely done. I think this is great. You have room for a desk here. I also want to tell you there's another reason I like this development, plenty of parking. You have your own parking. You have the option for covered parking. Look out here. This is the back end. First of all, look how beautiful it is. This is why I love Pacific Beach condos. That is an estuary, that is a preserved wildlife. It's protected, nothing can be built there, okay? So the road that comes in, you are completely buffered from the road that comes in. Not only is it beautiful and peaceful, you dead end on this road, you dead end into Pacific Beach Condo. No drive-by traffic, no neighbors on this side. And this is one of the only condo developments, the only condo development where you can hear the waves on one side and the monkeys on the other. The bird watching is amazing, so you have a ton of obviously beautiful animals in this environment because that's protected. So that is actually one of the reasons that I love living on this street, because of all the reasons I just mentioned. So, I'm not just, what do they say? Talking the talk, I'm walking the walk when I say I do really love this location. We just want to take you back out again. Look at this. I believe this is the nicest condo that I've seen in Pacific Beach, quite frankly. I really love the style of it. And then let's just go back out here. I have to tell you a funny story. Doesn't this look like a postcard? So about 4 years ago, a friend and client came up to me. They had been visiting Costa Rica for 20 years. And they were back home and they were downstairs, I don't know, in their basement or something. And there was this old desk and they were rummaging through and they came across a post. They had never even known about Pacific Beach, never lived here. And they came across a postcard and they brought it to me. And I'm like, it's from this development. The postcard was literally from this development. So back in the day when they used to have postcards, this is actually postcard perfect. Literally, I can say that. So just a wonderful place to be. It's great for having neighbors that are here more long term. It's great for a rental. All the vacationers, you know, if they have their pick, they'll pick beachfront first. So the beachfront condos that we manage always have a higher occupancy than other ocean view or walk to beach. So it's just great for so many reasons, to live here, to rent it out. Great location, you really can't go wrong. One thing I want to point out before we're done, if you look this way, you can see there's no development on that side either, because remember, we're dead ending here into the street, and over there, it's dry right now, but there is a freshwater estuary, which is essentially a freshwater river. So you have the salt water and the freshwater, which just adds to the abundant wildlife in the area. So for all of those reasons, I love Pacific Beach. I'm sure I'm forgetting something because there's so many things I love about this, but I just think this is a really great condo. It's super rare. If you want a condo on the beach in this amazing town of Playa Potrero, such a sense of community, and you want this view, this is the only one available. So I think it's very, very special. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao for now, and Pura Vida.